This is Pre-Cal Final Review video number 4. This is a remake to try to improve the blurriness. You'll need your Section 3 Final Exam Review sheet, and we're going to work page 1 and page 2 in this video. Alright, so number 1 says to determine the distance between the points 5, 1 and -7, 3. Alright, the distance formula is just the Pythagorean theorem. So you take the square root of x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all squared. Alright, so in this case the distance will be -7 minus 5, so x2 minus x1 all squared, plus 3 minus 1 all squared. Alright, if you stick that in your calculator right, you'll end up with the square root of 148, which is about 12.17. Alright, number 2 asks for the midpoint between the points 3, -6, and -4, 9. The midpoint formula, alright, for x is we add the two x values and divide by 2. And for y, we add the two y values and divide by 2. So that's going to be 3 plus -4 over 2. That'd be -1/2 for x. And for the y value is -6 plus 9 over 2. So that is 3/2. So you can express this as a point, -1/2, 3/2. All right. Number 3. We want the equation of the circle, and we have center -2, 3, and the radius is equal to 7. So the standard equation for a circle is r squared is equal to x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared, where you have the center at the point h, k. So in this case we would have 7 squared is equal to x minus -2 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared. So we would have 49 is equal to x plus 2 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Number 4 is a greatest integer. Alright, so the problem asks us, we take the greatest integer of 7.6 minus the greatest integer of 5.1 plus the greatest integer of -3.3 and then plus the greatest integer of 9.7 minus 3.5. With the greatest integer, what you have to do is round down. So we're rounding down to the nearest whole number. So if we do that, it'd be 7 minus 5. Be careful when it's negative. That rounds down to negative 4. Okay, don't round that to negative 3. Round it further to the left, or negative 4. And the 9.7 minus 3.5, that's 6.2. So that would round down to 6. So 7 minus 5 is 2, plus negative 4 would be negative 2, plus 6 is 4. All right. Number 5, we want to get the x and y intercepts of y is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 5. So in order to get the y-intercept, we let x equal 0. So if we let x equal 0, then y is just going to be equal to negative 5. That's our y-intercept. The x-intercept, we're going to let y equal 0. So in that case, we would have 0 is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 5. We're going to solve for x by factoring. So that would be minus 5 plus 1. So our x-intercepts occur at negative 1 and 5. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to write a little bigger on this video, so I'll erase a little more often. Number 6 says, write the equation in slope-intercept form. We have negative 3, 5, and 1, negative 3. So first of all, we need to get the slope. The slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So that'll be negative 3 minus 5, right? y2 minus y1 over 1 minus negative 3. That's negative 8 over 4. So our slope is negative 2. Now what I'm going to do is put this in point slope form. Okay, point slope form is y minus y1 is equal to the slope times x minus x1. And then I'll solve for y. Let's use this equation, the second one. So we'd have, you can use either one, but y minus 1 is equal to the slope negative 2 times x minus negative 3. So we'd have y minus 1 is equal to negative 2 times x plus 3. Y minus 1 is equal to negative 2x minus 6. Let's solve for y. Y is equal to negative 2x. And then if we add 1 to both sides, minus 5. All right, so that is one equation for the line. Let's see, negative 2x, y minus, let's see, I did that one wrong. So let's erase that. It's not 1. So I apologize for the mistake. I put in, okay, so sorry about that. It's y minus negative 3 is equal to x minus 1. So I got those backwards. So it's going to be y plus 3 is equal to negative 2 times x, let's see, minus 1. All right, so we'd have y plus 3 is equal to negative 2x plus 2. And then if we subtract 3 from both sides, y is equal to negative 2x minus 1. If you put in -3 and 5, you would end up with the same final answer, -2x minus 1. So I apologize for switching the -3 and the 1. That's something you want to be careful of on the test. Make sure that you put the x value here and the y value here. All right. Number 7, I'm going to let you work. The answer, and this is a similar problem, answer is y is equal to 4/3 x plus 7. All right, number 8, we want to find the slope and y-intercept. 3x minus 7y is equal to 21. To find the slope and y-intercept, we just want to solve for y. -7y, let's move that 3x over to the right, -3x plus 21. Let's divide both sides by -7, so we'd have -3x over -7 plus 21 over -7. So y is equal to, the negatives cancel, 3/7 x minus 3. So our slope is going to be 3/7, and our y-intercept is -3. Okay, turn the page and let's work number 9. Number 9 says write the equation in point slope form if you have slope equals -4 and the point is 14, -7. So this is just straight into the formula. Y minus y1 is equal to the slope times x minus x1. So that's going to be y minus -7. See if I can put it in right this time, is equal to -4 times x minus 14. All we have to do is clean that up just a little bit. 2 minuses make a plus. You don't have to do anything with the right side of the equation. It is fine. And there you have it. Number 10, I'm going to let you work that one. Okay, and the answer is y minus 2 is equal to 1, which you actually don't have to write that, times x minus 3. So give that one a try. All right. Number 11. All right. This is function notation. So we have f of x is equal to the square root 150 minus x cubed. We want to find f of 5. Well, that just means you plug in 5 anywhere there is an x. So f of 5 would be the square root of 150 minus 5 cubed. So that's the square root of 150 minus 125, square root of 25, which is 5. Number 12, I'm going to let you try that one on your own. So you work that one. The answer is 30. All right, so let's do number 13. So 13 says that g of x is equal to 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. We want to find g of a minus 2. What we're going to do is plug a minus 2 anywhere there is an x. So I've got 2 times a minus 2, all squared, minus 3 times a minus 2, plus 4. So that's going to be 2 times a minus 2 all squared would be a squared minus, write it twice if you need to and FOIL it out, but minus 4a, I'm using the formula, plus 4, minus 3a, I'm distributing that 3, plus 6, plus 4. So that's 2a squared minus 8a plus 8 minus 3a plus 10. 2a squared minus 11a plus 18. And that's combining all the like terms. And that's all as far as you need to take it. All right, let's work one final problem for this video. That is number 14. And we have f of x. We have 2x minus 5. And that's when x is less than negative 3. 2x squared plus 9. That's when x is between negative 3 and 4. And negative x minus 3 when x is greater than or equal to 4. So we want to find, this is called a piecewise function, meaning the function can be split into different pieces. We want to find f of negative 3. Well, which one of these 3 equations will we pick? Well, this first equation is only when x is less than negative 3, so we can't use it. The third equation is when x is greater than or equal to 4, so the third equation doesn't apply. The second equation applies because negative 3, we have a less than or equal to, so negative 3 is included in that interval. So we'll use the second equation, 2 times negative 3 squared plus 9. That's going to be 2 times 9, 18 plus 9, which is 27. All right, that does it for the remake of review video number 4. I hope this one turns out to be less blurry, and I'll catch you next video.